Nestled in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains sits the only five-star hotel in America. Welcome to the Smithmore Castle. Hi, Sir Benjamin.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you for coming to Smithmore Castle.
Absolutely beautiful here.
Thank you, ma'am. Would you like to go inside and see more beautiful things in the castle?
I would love to.
Very good. Please.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Isn't
This
it
is
lovely?
So beautiful.
Perfect. Let's make our way up and we'll go to the Knights Hall. And the Knights Hall is where we can do a lot of different events, ceremonies, receptions, dinner. It's a beautiful, grand bit of a ballroom going on, but it is where the family will come and relax here.
Oh, absolutely stunning.
All of the chandeliers in here are Swarovski chandeliers. All of the rock and stone throughout the castle, whether it's inside or outside, is granite, and it is taken from one of our caves. We've got 3 caves on the property.
Really?
Indeed. One cave used to belong to Tiffany and Company. They used to mine gems, for example, in mica in the early 1900s. We go hiking to that cave now, so if you're up for it, we can do that later on.
Oh my gosh, would be wonderful. So tell me some more about the history of the Smithmore Castle.
Well, the Smithmore family is a rather old family. They can trace their roots all the way back to Charlemagne. The evolution of this particular castle started off in the late 1800s as a bear hunting lodge, not specifically where the castle sits now, but somewhere on this property. Fast forward the tape, it ends up being converted, this estate, into a mansion, and then later on into a castle. Now remember, there are only 39 privately held castles in all of America.
Really?
Yes, this is a rather niche club, and Smithmore Castle is officially the sole castle in North Carolina. Most people don't realize the intricacies and definitions that classify, for example, what is a villa, what is a mansion, what is an abbey, what is a chalet. All of these have different criteria, and castles are rather specific. And so we're proud to say that Smithmore Castle is indeed America's sole 5-star castle hotel as well.
Wow. So share with me more about what the difference is between a castle and a mansion.
Well, a lot in that regard. So for example, we'll talk about castles and in their inception. Mainly castles were designed to be a fortress, a line of defense, a deterrence from invaders. They typically sat on territorial boundaries and to keep invaders from coming in. Must have fortified towers. These towers must be fully enclosed. They must present themselves as a defense and offense tool. You know, you pull up to a castle and you think, there's towers, surely there's someone up there who will, will have the advantage of shooting me with an arrow or bullet, whatever it is. So you've got that. Typically, they must have a certain amount of hectares of land. The minimum is 50 hectares, which is roughly 122 acres of land.
Really?
So automatically, for example, you can't have a castle in a city. No one has 122 acres in a city, but you certainly can have mansions in a city. There's no dictation there. Another element that is optional, that is most likely found in castles, are a moat and a drawbridge. But you can't have a moat and a drawbridge on a mountain as we are. Smithmore sits nearly 4,000 feet up, so you can't have that. And so we've got our land, we've got our provisions, and we truly live a life as if it were a proper British Victorian house.
Oh my gosh, well I can't wait to take a look at some of these beautiful rooms. And so tell me, what is it exactly to live the life of a British Victorian kind of lifestyle that you have here?
Well, it means that we loathe everything modern, everything that's trendy, everything that is sort of modern. We sort of take 100 steps backwards. We, for example, live a life where the family eats supper at the same time every time, breakfast at the same time every time. Most, if not all, of the children of House Smithmore are homeschooled by way of governess. most everything that we serve our guests even are grown, harvested or butchered on the property. We truly live off the land.
Oh my gosh.
And we sort of are encapsulated and put off by everything modern. Although, yes, you could find us because we've got a website and social media. I can't tell you how much we would appreciate if you just called us up. Call us up to make reservations, but you can certainly do it online. But in fact, what it tells you is that we live a traditional life. We're all fairly religious here, and so we live a life as if it were 1850 and not 2025 America. This is our own fiefdom, if you will. It's a city within a city where staff will reside here as well. So to your question, what exactly means to live that life? Most of the staff servants live on the property as well. This will then create an atmosphere where this is not purely a job, but rather they are coming into the fold and becoming a part of the family for many, many years. And so all of that put together, the children, when they grow of a certain age, for example, it's not as if they are 18 and poof, automatically adults, where they are expected to move out. It's rather the opposite. They're expected to take part in the building of this estate, in the preservation of legacy of this estate. And we open our doors and we share that experience with guests from all over the world, whether they want to be married here, have a bar mitzvah here. This is a hotel after all, or if they just want to come and dine.
Well, tell me more about your different staff members, because I've already encountered a few of them here, which has been amazing. So if you could share with me more about that.
Sure. So we regularly keep a junior footman and a senior footman on staff. There is a butler in training now, there's a head housekeeper, there's kitchen staff. We've got a beekeeper for the apiary because we produce honey actually with 24 karat gold.
Oh my God.
And we've got a farmhand on the property. Now we've got horses that are ours, but as you might well know, you've I think booked to go horseback riding later on. So you'll find that it is near the castle, just a short drive, and you can do all that. But we've got a master of the stables, for example, a farrier, changes the horseshoes and all that. Other than that, we've got a vintner on the property, chefs, kitchen staff, servers, housemaids, of course, and it's sort of all a working estate. We're starting a farm shop, and that actually opens up this Sunday. It's called the Farm Shop on Sunday, because it's only open on Sunday. We're not that clever here, actually. But you could buy things from our farm, like goose eggs and fresh sourdough bread and goat cheese and all of that. So we're doing that from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that is what it means to live a proper British Victorian house. You live off the land that is producing something for you that you can then in turn sell. And staff will, of course, take part in all of that as well. But certainly, it's not your traditional hotel where there's regular type of staff. These are staff that live here most of the time. They're certainly encouraged to, and they are serving because it runs in their DNA.
Well, I cannot wait to take a look around and have you tour me through this beautiful castle.
Splendid. Shall we go?
Well, let's go.
All right.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll be going inside some of the luxurious rooms at the Smithmore Castle. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful up here. Wow.
Yeah, so you get a splendid view from being on the third floor here. Typically, if an event is going up here, we find ourselves coming up and sort of peeking down and seeing, 50, 60, 70 people just chuffed to bits, having a good old time. And this is the third floor. This is a 4-story castle. So we could look at some of the rooms or whatever else you want to see up here as well.
So tell me about some of these paintings and things that I see decorated all around.
Perfect. Well, the lord of the castle, and we'll take a look at him, is Lord Robert Smith of House Smithmore. And he is beautifully painted there, showcased in tails. There he is again there in his military regalia. Further down you will see the first Countess of Smithmore, an aunt of French heritage there.
Oh, wow.
And holding her child. So all of the paintings throughout the castle will depict members of the family, places they've been, items they've collected, and other just random art that they appreciate, from vases to statues and all that.
Oh, wonderful. And up here is where you have all of the bedrooms, or some of the bedrooms?
Yeah, there are some of the bedrooms here. Keep in mind that the family does reside on the property. So actually, for the children, there are rooms beneath ground, rightfully so. You're not to hear them making noises or playing around when there are guests
Wonderful.
here. So, but no, typically on each level, there's going to be 4 or 5 bedrooms on each level. The 4th floor is reserved for the tower guards, which would have the vantage viewpoint of looking out if there are invaders. I must tell you how formidable Smithmore is. It's a fortress in its own right. So I like to say this is the safest place after Fort Knox. This is it. It's up there with the White House. Yeah.
Okay, so if something goes down, I'm coming here.
You should very well do. So long as you can shoot, we've got plenty of guns. So if you can shoot, please do come up. If you can't shoot, you'd just be another mouth to feed.
Okay, I'll make sure to practice.
We're doing all the mathematics here. So, but no, of course, you and your crew are more than welcome to come and bug out here, as they say.
Oh, wonderful. Well,
Very good.
I'd love to take a look at some of these rooms up here.
Let's take a look at this one here. This is it's a loft, so I do believe you'll love it.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Now, this is known as the Wilkinson Loft. A lot of the names for the rooms are last names or maiden names of members of the family. So this one belonged to a family member whose last name either maiden or the married last name of Wilkinson. So you've got this room will sleep up to 4 guests as an example. It's a French Mediterranean theme. It's got a queen bed here and 2 daybed trundles up on the top there.
Oh, wow.
And all of the furniture in here again is this French Rococo style, which takes a lot of its adoption from German Goth. You've got your own entrance and exit here, going in and out as you please through the back deck, which then takes you to Lord Robert's Tower, which is becoming a bit of a library. So all of the rooms will have their own bathroom. Typically, they're his and hers vanity. They have their own heating and air. We've upgraded all of that so you can control it all yourself. Again, being a 5-star castle hotel. But it's quite lovely. All rooms will have different themes. You might very well walk into one room and think, too dark, not my style. But I assure you, there will be a flavor for everyone.
How many rooms do you have available in this castle for guests?
So we've got more than there are available, of course, because we live in some of them. But at current, we have 8 available. So the capacity that we're able to lodge now is 23 guests and 1 infant. We've got a nursery fully equipped. When you do bring your family here, if you've got an infant, you don't need to bring strollers or high chairs or diapers or food. We make it all. Remember that when guests stay at Smithmore, it will include a 3-course dinner, gourmet breakfast, 24-hour concierge service for your delight and care. So this is something that's quintessentially different about us. Wow. Every guest will receive that for each night and day of the stay. Henceforth, we charge by person rather than by room. So it's anywhere from $400 to $500 per person per night.
Oh my gosh, this would be a beautiful place to have a wedding. I mean, absolutely beautiful. So I would think, even just as a retreat, just to go off and, for a Mother's Day or a Father's Day, send them off and they can have the whole time to themselves. I mean, what an experience.
You are quite right again. We do a lot of family reunions, for example, or when parents or grandparents are celebrating a milestone birthday. They will all come here. But I have to say, they are, and I know, this is the capitalist in me now, but imagine if you booked a holiday here. So imagine your family here for Christmas in this winter wonderland, this America's sole 5-star castle in Christmas. I could guarantee you one thing: your children and your family will remember it for the rest of their lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely, no doubt about that.
No.
Well, I can't wait to take a look at some of the other rooms as well. I've heard so much about this castle, so I can't wait to explore some more.
Of course, please, after you. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Thank you.
Miss Brandy, welcome to the Royal Tower View Suite.
Wow, this is beautiful.
This is also considered the bridal suite as well, and it was the original Lord of the Castle's room. Do you love it?
I love it, absolutely. Oh my gosh, so much beautiful natural light in here and this view.
Yes, and the theme in this particular room, as we stated earlier, every room has a different theme. This one is a Victorian swan theme, so take notice to the swan, one handmade chandelier, the swan faucets in the lavatory, the swan little coffee cart, the bathrobe holder, for example, is a swan as well. And beautiful 3-panel mirror where you could put up your dress for the evening. And then, of course, we cannot glance over spectacular view, jaw-dropping, if you ask me, the best view on earth.
So tell me more about this view. What all can we see from here?
Oh, quite a lot, shall we?
Sure. Oh my gosh. Absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it something?
Oof.
Rather spectacular, if you ask me. Now, let me point out a few things for you. If you look straight ahead just there, that is the eastern continental divide of America. And a bit behind you there, this is the Blue Ridge Parkway, rather famous all over the world. And then you've got Mount Mitchell. This is the highest peak east of the Mississippi or Rockies.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
And if you just listen there, there's something I want to tell you.
Okay.
It's going to be the most important thing you're going to hear during your stay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
That silence is the most expensive thing you will hear. It is the reason why people come here from all over the world. They leave Beverly Hills, the Upper East Side, the Hamptons, Miami, and all of that. They get a place that they can escape the entire world, all their cares. Serenity and harmony with nature. This castle sits in between Pisgah and Cherokee National Forest. And there you have it,
It's like heaven on earth.
I would say. Now, you might have heard the bell. You might have thought to yourself, what's that all about? At Smithmore, before each service or each activity that you're doing, to grab your attention, we ring bells. That will give you the 5-minute sort of heads up that things are to happen, either breakfast, lunch, dinner, tea time. For you, we've arranged etiquette classes. This is another thing that we do here at Smithmore. We teach familial, social, and formal dining etiquette to people of all ages and people from all over the world. It is conducted by Lady Marie, who teaches deportment. And for you, we've got formal dining etiquette classes of the continental standard. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
Ma'am.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Nice to meet
so
you.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lady Marie.
Oh, so nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful in here.
Thank you. Welcome to Smithmore Castle. You are in the formal dining room, and I will go ahead and show you to where you'll be sitting. Okay. So here at Smithmore Castle, we focus primarily on the British Victorian standard of etiquette. This is also known as the European and Continental standard. The Victorians are very particular when it comes to dining etiquette. They focus on strict social codes and formality.
Okay.
When it comes to entering the dining room, punctuality is a virtue. It's very important to arrive on time or even a few minutes early, because if you were to arrive late, you most likely wouldn't be invited back again.
Oh, wow.
So arriving a little bit early, not too early, maybe 5 to 10 minutes prior, or right on time. So here we've incorporated a little bit of the French influence. Chef has plated dinners. Usually we do 3 courses for that. So you'll notice a cross between the British Victorian and French influence when it comes to plating. And it's important to keep everything tight. So your arms are always tight, never having your elbow out. Let's say you are finished with your dish. You can place it like so, and this would let the footman know that you are finished with your dish. Again, that is the European standard. If you wanted the American standard, the difference would be the fork tines are up. The European is like so. If you would like the chef to know that the dish was absolutely delicious, 4 o'clock position, like so. Yes, wonderful. If you need to pause, it would be a V position, upside down V. Yes. And if you needed to take your time to maybe take a sip of water, sip of wine, or if you needed to excuse yourself from the dinner table. If Mr. Bradford or any footman that was present would see this, they would know not to collect your dish and that you're still working on it.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, I'll be taking an archery lesson at the Smithmore Castle. You won't want to miss it. Hey, Liam.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my gosh, so nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I am so excited to be here.
You ready to get into some Smithmore archery?
I am so excited. So tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we have the castle here, and as part of the experience here, people just like to learn about medieval weapons.
Oh
and
my gosh, yeah.
I am a local who happens to be very fond of that. So
Really? So that kind of works perfect.
yeah, that's what I can offer.
Okay.
So when you're drawing, you want to have your perpendicular stance.
Okay.
You want to, when you are pulling the bow, it's not starting out here and it's not pulling back, and it's not starting here and pushing away. It's a pull apart. So you want to start high, you want to have an elbow high, and you're going to pull it back. And as I pull, I kind of take my index finger away. You don't want it tight in there like that. You're just using your finger as a bit of a guide. Right elbow high. Right elbow. Good. Good.
You okay with that?
And loose. Hey!
Oh my god!
I think that one actually did hit the center.
Oh my god! That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, Liam. That was amazing.
You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. So tell me about, like, what are some other things that I could do around here?
Well, if you guys are keeping to the medieval theme of this stay, I would recommend going over to Springmaid Mountain. They have really good horseback riding over there. I haven't been in a long time myself, but it's really fun.
All right. Sounds great. I'll check it out. All right. Nice meeting you. Thanks. Oh my gosh, Caitlin, I'm so excited. Oh, so great to meet you.
Great to meet you too. Welcome to Springmaid.
Thank you so much for having me here. I have been looking forward to this for a really long time. So tell me about where are we right now?
Absolutely. We are at Springmaid Mountain. We are sitting on 400 acres here. We've got 16 rental cabins, and we also offer guided trail rides here. We do 1-hour rides, and right now we're offering them at 11, 1 o'clock, and 2:30.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Well, I am so excited just to hop on one of these horses and for you to take me out. I have heard so many great things about this place, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I think we can just jump right in.
Absolutely.
All right.
Awesome. Well, this is Hollywood. This is who you'll be riding today.
Wow, beautiful.
He's a good boy. I'm just gonna show you a couple things real quick. I'm gonna show you how I want you to get on.
Okay.
And then I'll show you just like basic stuff, how to steer them, stop them, and just how to stay comfortable on his back. So,
All right.
he's eating some hay right now and got a really frothy mouth. Come on, big man.
Hi.
Ready?
Are you ready to go? All right, let's go. What I love the most about the Smithmore Castle is its timeless elegance and architecture. From the moment you arrive, the waitstaff make you feel like absolute royalty. And the surrounding nature and experiences take you to another place in time. Well, that's it for this episode of Hotel Incredible. I'm Brandy Connor. See you next time.